So we start with the Google form first. So our learning targets are like creating Google forms, type of questions we can ask in Google form, other options in the form, floating menu options, customizing the theme, take a preview, publish Google form, collect responses, and download response sheets. So firstly, step by step, I will give you the information. Okay. So first, you have to click this icon. Okay, it's just beside your profile picture, and go to the drive. Click on this icon, drive. Next, when you click on drive, you will redirect to a one page where new option is coming. Okay, just click on new. When you click on new, so that you can see there are one menu. So go on more, click on it, and you will find Google form here. Okay, there are various applications available, but we are talking about Google Forms now, so we'll discuss it. Okay, so click on Google Forms. When you click it, here is your untitled form, right? So as you can see, there is no title, no description, no question, nothing. It's just an untitled thing. Okay, so we'll step by step we'll learn how to create. Okay, so I have changed the title. The title is My First G Form. Okay, so I have changed this title. Now you can see the description here. So in the description you can write, give the description about your form for the participants, why you would like them to fill this form. Okay, if you are creating a survey form or you are making a quiz, so just give them just a line or two-line description that why you want to need them to fill this form. Okay, so going to the next step, title the untitled question. So first what we do is, as you can see, untitled question, you just type your question here and you will see the option is coming, like the multiple choice question is here. Okay, when you type your question, like suppose I have typed name of the participant, so as you can see, multiple choice is automatically converted to the short answer, as you can see. So Google form assumed that I was asking short answer type question and automatically made the change, because Google works on artificial intelligence. It's an intelligent thing. Okay, so the Google automatically converted. Next, as you can see here, there are many options available, like the short answer, the paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox, all like that. So you can choose any of the option related to your question. Like I have created one question, name of the participants. Okay, name of the participant. This remember one thing, this email is by default is coming, right? And it's a mandatory field. As you can see the red asterisk here, it's a mandatory thing. So the first question is name of the participant. Like if you want to create a survey form or a quiz form, you have to start initially with the question. So I'm making just a survey form. So I have written name of the participant, right? Name of the participant, so it automatically Google detected as a short answer. And here you can see few symbols are there. Like if you want to copy the question, you can copy it. You want to delete it, you can delete it. Required field. If you want to force the user to respond to this particular question, you just click it required, so that this star, the red asterisk sign will come here. That denotes this is a mandatory question. Okay. Next, there are floating menu options are available. Like for adding a question, you can see this import question, adding title and description, adding image, adding video, adding section. We will see one by one. Okay. You can find it just beside your Google form, just beside this. Okay. For adding a question, you just click on add question. When you click on add question, the next question will come here. So the first question was name of the participant, and the second question is gender. Okay, so I make it actually the second question. I am asking the gender of the participant. So as I click on option, so by default the multiple choice will come, and you will find multiple options are available. If you want to add one more option, you just click on add. So one more option will come here, and rest are the things are the same. Okay, so the next thing is the next step is adding date of birth, or if you want to add date in your form. So I have chosen date of birth question. So what you can do is you just type date. So automatically it will convert to date. Okay, and the user or the participant will pick up date of birth or date from this calendar. Automatically it will appear on the form when you preview it, when you publish it. The next thing is adding image to your form. Okay, so you can click in this icon and you can add image, and you can ask the following question. Sometimes we do a survey, or we are making a quiz, so that we are showing an image and we are asking the students who is he, or so you can make it the question like this, and you can ask the students or the participants give the answer. Okay. Next thing is adding a video in your form. So just you click here, one box will appear, you just type the URL of your video, and that's it. So that through this you can add your video in the particular form. Now adding a new section in the form. Suppose if you are creating a survey and your survey is having some 30-40 forms. So sometimes what happens is, if the participants see the list of questions are like more, is 50 or 40, so without giving any response, they could. So the better practice is you break up the lengthy form to a section. Okay. So if you want to break up a lengthy form to a section, you can choose this option. So like my three question was the name of the participant, the gender, and the date of birth. And the second section is containing quiz start, and then here are the few questions. Okay, next is customizing the theme. See, you can see the section 1 of 2. Okay, we are talking about the customizing the theme. Customizing the theme, you can see this icon here. If you want to make more colorful your form, or you want your favorite color to be there in the form, so you can choose this theme option here. Okay, you can choose this theme option, like I have chosen my color, so now you can see the form color is changed. If you want to choose an image, just click here, choose image. So by default, few images have it. So you can choose these by default image, or you can upload your photograph, a particular institution image, or any logo, something. You can upload it. Next, when you are happy with your format, the form format, just take a preview by clicking on this icon, the eyeball. It's a preview icon. Okay, just see it. And if you want to change some settings in your form, just click on settings. In the setting option, you will find 3 tabs: general, presentation, and quizzes. So in the general tab, you will find a few options like collecting emails. If you want to always collect the email addresses, just click it. Okay, response receipts if you want to collect. Okay, here you can limit to 1 response. Like if you are conducting a feedback and you want every user respond only once, so you just click on it, so that they cannot respond multiple times. They will give only 1 response. Okay. Next is the presentation tab. In the presentation tab, like you have you made the form, and after submitting the form, what message user will get, you can type it here. Okay, the confirmation message that your response has been recorded, or thank you for responding, thank you for registration, whatever you want, you can type it here. Okay, and the next thing is so next thing is you want to publishing your form. Okay, you want to publish your form. So what you have to do is you just click on this send button. Okay, on this send button, and you will redirect to this page. So there are 3 options. One is via email, via link, or via script. So what we use mostly is a link, via link. As you all filled the form of registration for this FDP, what we have did is we made the form like this, and we send you this link for the registration. Okay, and you can copy it and send it via email or via WhatsApp or via URLs. You can send it. So your form will publish. Okay. Now, after publishing the form, responses are coming. So how to collect responses? So for collecting the responses, as you can see, I have divided two sections here, A and B. So first section is A. Here you can see the responses. Okay. So when you click here, so it will look like this. Okay. And you will find one icon here. Just click on it, and you will find the response sheet. Like I have made one feedback form. So the students, whatever question I have made, like you are a student or a faculty, your specialization, or few questions are there. So I got the feedback. So this is your responses. Okay. If you want to download your response sheet, so just click on File, go to the download. Now there are options. If you want to use, you can use download as an MS Excel file, as open document if you are using Linux, or a PDF. It depends on you totally, in which format you want your data to be done. The next thing is, if the last date is over and you want to stop receiving the responses, what you have to do is, in the response section, beside, just below this icon, there is this accepting response option. Now you see in the B part, I have taken it off. Okay. Now you can type the message here. This is the by default message. This form is no longer accepting responses. Now you can type your own message here that the last date over, and or the last date over, or the seats are filled up, and whatever you want, you can type it here. Now, if you have query, we have just 5 minutes because we have